Folks, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Well, every team trying to still figure out, Greg, their playing time. At what point do you feel teams have an established rotation?
Depends on the team, Kevin. You figure you want some consistency not too far into the season.
Now, here is Miller. Brand sets a screen for Miller. Pass to Brand. It's hauled in by Barry. And here are the Heat. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the strike.
Both free throws good for Miller. Here's Barry. Three-pointer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Miller, and Mourning sends it back. The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Miami's on 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Barry. Lays it up off the glass. Barry's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Here's Olowokandi. To the wing on the left. Volk the pass to Miller. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Got a hand on it. Miller outside. There's the triple. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Getty against Odom. Here's Fultz. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
Hey, that's the defense's fault right there. I mean, you got to push Mourning much farther away than that.
Miller surveying the floor. Here's Brand, and it's Mourning with the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Miller outside. There's the pass to Fultz. to the inside. Here's Brand. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Miami now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Lewis. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And they gave up a lot of ground that they had established at halftime, but they regained their focus when they had to. They refused to be overtaken, and just great late-game energy to fight off that comeback. And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities, immediately rising up there. once the ball touches his hands.
And the Clippers call time here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Clippers. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings.
You know, for Los Angeles, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
13 foul.
Maggette, the pass to Fultz. Miller outside. Can they get it? Good D by Miller.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Here's Odom, and there's another one for the Heat.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Maggette. Lamar Odom picking up that last basket. Maggette the pass to Brand, and stolen by Miller. Down low. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
The Heat leading by 13. Here's Barry. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And here's the break. Here's Maggette. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's Barry. Covered by Miller. Barry the pass to Mourning. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Clippers trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Miller outside. Sinks the triple. Miller's got 11.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Heat getting the bucket. Pass to Maggette. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Barry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Out to the right wing. Here's Fultz. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Inside. Mourning's shot is good. 7 points in the game.
Dominant play from Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough. defend against down low.
Here's Fultz, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Mourning. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Mourning's got that sculpted body and plays with such strength, able to brush off the contact on his way up for the shot.
Miller, no up.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Barry the pass to Mourning. And there's another one for the Heat.
Understands when he should take the mid-range J. Alonzo Mourning, very impressive stroke for a big guy.
Pass to Fultz. Brand, a screen on Miller. Maggette the pass to Brand. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brand comes to help. Miller outside. Lewis with the 3. They get it back from past the arc. And Mike Miller hits from deep. Miller's got 14 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Mourning. Grant comes in for Lamar Odom. Caron Butler is checked in for Rashard Lewis. And Quentin Richardson is subbed in for Mike Miller.
You have to maintain contact with Brand in the paint, otherwise he's going to dunk it right on top of your head.
This one for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Clippers have possession. Heat knocking down the tray. Pass to Fultz. Watson for 3. Chris Anderson pulls it in. Miami controlling the game. And the pass to Barry. And that one is stuffed right through.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Watson following the score by Miami. Here's Wang. And the first shot of the night for him missing. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Knocked loose.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Rebound by the Clippers. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Miami.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Now here's Butler. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Pass to Watson. Lang the pass to Parks. Clippers moving the ball around. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And it's Watson with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. He tries for three. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Richardson, good.
Quentin Richardson.
And the Clippers have possession. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Dooling. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Wang can't get it to go. Richardson outside. Anderson trying to get open. And again, Miami with the triple.
And Quentin Richardson is a long-distance specialist. I mean, he makes it rain from deep. Can't give him any space.
Here's Wang, and he dunks it down.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Shots good from Butler.
Another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him, which makes a lot of sense.
And here's Dooling. Launches a 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Miami shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Here's Anderson. And another basket for Miami.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Passes it to McGetty. To the middle. Here's Parks. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Anderson. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Dooling. Pass to Parks. Shoots over Grant. That shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody. The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. McGetty against Butler. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. Again, the Heat, good for two.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Watson. Corey Maggette on the wing. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Maggette's got 5 points so far.
And the versatile Maggette showing off the quick release there.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Maggette. The Heat knocking down the tray. They set the screen. Now the pass to Parks. The rebound by Anderson. Here's Miami now. They're on a 15-3 run right now. The NBA draft is in the summer, but Greg, we already know who the first overall pick is going to be. A kid named LeBron James.
Yeah, we've known that for a couple of years now. He's been on every magazine cover. LeBron's a special player, almost magic-like when it comes to passing with size. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Now, here is Maggette. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass all around, and just his effort level was off the charts. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Dooling dishes to Maggette. They set the pick. With some arc, Anderson with the block.
Boy, admire the reach of Anderson. I mean, this guy does a nice job of timing when to leave the floor to reject those shots.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Now, here's Watson. Pass to Maggette. Now, here's Watson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. To end the run, that's tipped. Here's Cole. He's covered by Watson. And the shot goes in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No good from Maggette.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Eli. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. James, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. James has got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Miller. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
The shot's good from Eli.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Kicks to House. Lets it go with a three. The Heat rebound. Barry the pass to House. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Miller outside. Maggette against James. Shoots off the step back. And it's Miami with the rebound. Grant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes to James. Fires the three. No good on the shot. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Miller, the pass to Eli. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Coles. It's good from long range. Coles got his 2nd basket of the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Brand. Over Grant. No good from Brand. And Miami has possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Trains the three-pointer. 18 points for Big Daddy.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Jackson's checked in for Grant. Here's Barry. 18 points for him.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Following the score by Miami.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
To the paint, here's James, and another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Miller, the pass to Fultz. Here's McMillan. Here's Wang. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Miami controlling the game. The pass to Coles. Brand comes to help. There's Jackson with the three. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to McMillan. Here's Wang. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Wang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Passes it to McMillan. There's a good screen. Here's Fultz. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Fultz has gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Heat. Alonzo Mourning, Lamar Odom, Rashard Lewis, Mike Miller.
Pass to McMillan. The pass to Fultz. Here's Wang. He's guarded by Mourning. Left block shot on the way. Wang can't get it to go. And so here is Miami. Outside Lewis. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Miller outside. Inside. Here's Brand. It's deflected. Lewis outside. And the Heat, another three.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
Here's Folks. Lewis covering. And Mourning sends it back. Miller surveying the floor. Barry, that's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And now it's 27 points for Big Daddy.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Miller, right side. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Miami's ball. Lewis with the three. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Count it. Brand's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look, if you're going to try to stop Brand inside, you got to bring the physicality and toughness all game because he's a load.
Here's Mourning. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Here's Miller following the basket by Alonzo Mourning. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by Barry.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Dishes it to Mourning. Wang pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's tipped. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Odom. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And it's Miller penetrating. Pass to Wang. High post shot. No good from Brand.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so it's Miami, able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On offense, here are the Heat. Here's Barry. Right. Oh, my. What a play.
And how about Odom facilitating the shooter there, not holding the ball or forcing his own shot.
Miller, the pass to Brand. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Brand's got 10 points in the game. Here's Barry, covered by Miller from downtown. Buries it from three-point range.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
Maggette outside. There's the pick to the middle. And the basket by Olowokandi.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Brand, a screen on Lewis. Here's Folks, the feed to Brand. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Brand, one of those guys that's a nightly double-double threat. Actually a 20-10 guy. An effective scorer. He rebounds at a high rate, too.
The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Both good from the line that time. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Barry, the pass to Mourning. It's hauled in by Folks.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Maggette outside. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Shots good by Miller.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And he's good on the three ball. Maggette's got 8 points.
A decent threat from beyond the arc. When Maggette knocks these down, it really ups his confidence.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now here is Miller, guarded closely. Six to shoot. No good on the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get it again. Passes it to Barry. Fires for three. That one doesn't drop. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Miller outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Morning's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And, you know, we certainly know Mourning is capable of this. Once he gets going now, he can catch fire.
Now, here is Maggette. 8 points for him.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Mourning. It's good. He's got 17.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Maggette against Miller. Maggette the pass to Olowokandi. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Barry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Mourning's shot is good.
And how about the strength from Mourning, powering through the contact and converting there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Miller outside. The pass to Maggette. Here's Olowokandi. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. So it's Miami now. Here's Barry. He's got 29 points. Maggette outside. Here's the floater. And it's Miami with the rebound. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lewis with the 3. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lewis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
Miller outside. Maggette outside. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lewis with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
No good from Brand. The Heat shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And again, it's Lewis with 3. Lewis has got 15.
And the lefty stroke of Lewis, his jumper looks so good coming out of his hand.
Pass to Fulks. Miller outside. Here's Olowokandi. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so here is Miami. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Odom's got 8 points in the quarter. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Maggette against Miller. Pass to Fulks. Now here is Brand. Over Odom. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Right now, Odom all in his bag. He's a very effective scorer when he uses his full toolkit.
Miller, the pass to Maggette. Brand against Odom. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Substitution. Pushing on the court.
Dueling with it. He kicks it to Watson. Parks, guarded by Odom. Here's Parks. To stop the drought. Got a piece of it. Odom, the pass to Barry. Back to Odom. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Dueling, the pass to Parks. A fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Heat. Morning's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside Lewis, another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And Dooley kicks to Watson. Out dueling. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Parks, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Barry, the pass to Lewis. Stolen by Maggette. He feeds it to Dooley. Back to Maggette. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Shard Lewis picks one up.
And you look at Maggette, a muscular, athletic frame, creates problems for the defense. I mean, he's very good at drawing contact on the way up.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Chris Anderson has checked in for Morning. Butler comes in for Shard Lewis. Quentin Richardson's checked in for Mike Miller. And James subbed in for Lamar Odom. So Maggette nails both free throws.
Yeah, Maggette's showing you good aggressiveness, and I like it. I love that aggressiveness. A really gifted scorer and athlete who loves having the ball in his hands.
That one goes in.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Harrison's checked in for the Clippers.
Harrison.
Pass to Dooley. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Parks. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now. Richardson right side. The 3. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to Harrison. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Harrison's got his first bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Watson over to the left wing. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at the Heat. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know.
And right now for Miami, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Passes it to Harrison. To the middle. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Misses at the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Watson. Richardson covering. Here's Wang. Chris Anderson pulls it in.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, he's got his hands all over this game, impacting it in just about every category.
Pull-up jumper. The shot's good from Barry. 34 points for Big Daddy.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Parks. And here's Doolin. Poke loose. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. James with the ball.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the pass to Harrison. Six to shoot. Looking to end the run. Rebound by Butler. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's James. And the layup's good off the glass. James has got 11.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution for your Clippers. Garrett.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Dooling. Los Angeles with another miss. Butler passes to Barry. On the wing, James. Again, the Heat good for two.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Heat out front, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Garrett looking over the floor. Pass to Brand. And it's Miami with the rebound. Barry the pass to Anderson. Yep, That one goes in there. Anderson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Garrett. James covering. Garrett, the pass to Eli. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Here's Anderson. And there's another one for the Heat.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Here's Harrison. Passes it to Eli. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Barry. Count it. 38 points for Big Daddy.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And the Clippers have possession following the three by Miami that went in. Eli. And that's collected by Butler. For Miami, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And here's Richardson outside. And the Heat, another three.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's McMillan. Pass to Harrison. And here's Brand. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5. McMillan kicks to Harrison. They get it back. Here's Brand. And the basket is good. Brand's got 4 points in the quarter.
Brand with the board and hoop. He's a monster on that glass.
Here's Barry. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And here's Miami. They're on a 14-4 run. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shot from 6. That one wide left. Heat have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Harrison. Brand right side. That shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Barry. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Watson, he's checked in for Harrison. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the paint. Here's McMillan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Barry the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And And Los Angeles guys shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. The pass to Watson. Here's McMillan. Here's Brand. And it's Brand with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's McMillan. The Heat knocking down the tray. Inside, Elam. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Barry misses. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And it's Garrett in the corner. Brand trying to free himself up. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. The shot's good from Barry.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's McMillan. Unloads from 13. Brand. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Not the tallest or most athletic big, but Brand using the smarts to get to the line. He can beat you with his mind.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Dooling's checked in. Here's Barry. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Watson. To the inside. Here's Eli, guarded by Jackson. And again, no good by the Clippers. Outside, House. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Tooling up top. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Juan Zizi.
Here's Wang. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Coles passes to Grant. Inside. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Tooling with it. Now, here's Watson. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in. Watson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Coles passes to Barry. And again, Miami with the triple.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Here's Dooling. Passes to Fultz. To the middle. Here's Eli. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Barry. Misses the three. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Eli. And that one is hammered home.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Grant, right side, pass to Barry. The three, Wang pulls it in. Wang's got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the foul. It'll go on Eddie House. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now the pass to Watson. To the paint. Tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Clock at 6. Shoots a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Grant's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Barry misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Pass to Eli. To the left side wing. Here's Dooling. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here is House. Passes it to Barry. Unloads from 13. And he comes up with the deuce. Barry's got 57 points.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Watson surveying the D. Off target from three-point range. And so Grant will bring it up for Miami. Takes the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now Dooling.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Watson. 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
Even in close to the hoop. That's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifling.
Barry misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Dooling. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dooling's got 4 points this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Barry the pass to Grant. And another basket for Miami.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance
For the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against the Clippers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Big Daddy.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight. Notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the dunk by Grant.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Watson. The Heat getting the bucket. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wang with the bucket.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dooling the pass to Wang. The rebound by Grant. Here's Barry from outside the arc. No good there. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.